Hi, welcome to my channel, Universal Soul Vibrations. This is going to be the weekly messages for fire signs for the week of June 17th to the 23rd. Please remember that the messages are general and may not resonate with everyone. If you like the channel, like the messages, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. So let's pick a card from the Enchanted Map deck to see what's the overall energy is around fire signs this week. That would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We just do these a few shuffles. What's the overall energy around fire signs for the week of June 17th? Okay, and the card that came out for you is Peaks of Joy. As you can see, it looks like she's dancing up in the sky. Peaks of joy, obviously, has to do with happiness in your life. When I think of peaks, I think of ups and downs, so there may be some ups and downs this week for fire signs. But the message that comes with this card is your life is filled with happiness to share it with others. So this card is basically saying that, you're fairly content at this point with the way things that are, and you're happy with everything that's going on in your life this week. That you're coming closer to a sense of achievement because you really worked hard for things. You're surrounded by, people that are true to you, and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. Everything is in harmony around you this week, and life is exhilarating and hopeful, fire signs, so this is a good one. So let gratitude fill your heart, and remember to share your happiness because joy is contagious, fire signs. All right, let's take a look at the overall reading first for the water signs, and then we'll look, for the fire signs. I'm sorry, I just did water. And then we'll look at each sign individually. We'll do Aries, then Leo, and then Sagittarius. Okay. What will fire signs be releasing this week? Okay, so what you're going to be releasing this week, you've got the Six of Wands, and that's victory. It's kind of an odd card to come up in the spot where you'll be releasing it, but what I feel with this card coming up in this spot is that you will be releasing the need to always have to be victorious in something, or in things in your life. It's good to always want to be on top. It's good to want to succeed, but sometimes we get really caught up in that and we forget, the simple things in life, and forget to enjoy them. So don't get all caught up in having the victory this week. Let somebody else win. It's time to let somebody else win. And what will you be retaining this week, fire signs? What will fire signs be retaining this week? Okay, so what you're retaining is the Two of Wands. So it looks like you are not coming to a decision about something this week. You're still kind of pondering your options and pondering your choices, and haven't quite figured out which way you want to go. you'll be receiving this week. So that may be why the victory card came up in what you'll be releasing, because you're not quite ready to move on yet. To be victorious in making that choice and which way you're going to go. What will fire signs be receiving this week? The Eight of Wands. So when the Eight of Wands is here, you know, something is going to be coming in very quickly this week for you guys. The Eight of Wands is very fast-moving energy. It's good energy. And it's inspiration, so you may be getting a boost of inspiration this week, and you're going to have the energy to be able to push forward with whatever that inspiration is that you get this week. But it's just about having lots of energy this week and reaching down to get inspired. What is surrounding you? What is affecting your life? What's surrounding you that's affecting your life? You also could be receiving some type of message this week. When the Eight of Wands comes in, it's, you know, quick communication. So it could be an email, a text message, social media, something over the internet. What is surrounding fire signs this week? Nice. The Ace of Wands. A new beginning. Another energy card. Powerful energy. Being inspired. You know, the start of something new with the Ace of Wands. So it looks like all this energy and inspiration here is going to start to create something that you're very passionate about. And what will fire signs be giving to others? What will fire signs be giving to others this week? Strength. Nice. So that's what you're going to be giving to others, whether it be in the form of, you know, giving someone advice that gives them the courage to move forward and giving the strength to move forward with something. But it's also seeing others' vulnerabilities and embracing those vulnerabilities. You know, letting those people know that, yes, you are enough. What will fire signs be beginning this week? What will fire signs be beginning this week? I mean, it obviously looks like you're going to begin something new that you're very passionate about, that, you know, it's that spark, that creativeness, something on the creative realm. And then you got the Ace of Coins. So you've got two new beginnings this week. You've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Coins. So I don't know if maybe you're looking for a new job, but fire signs, you know, when the Ace of Coins comes in, it's about a new opportunity, and it usually relates to material matters such as money or health or exercise, food. You know, it's having the resources to move ahead. So the Ace of Wands, maybe you're going to start to develop a new health regimen this week. You know, choose a new diet, exercise more, look for a new job. A new job offer may be coming in. What is the lesson that fire signs need to learn this week? What is the lesson fire signs need to learn this week? What is the lesson fire signs need to learn this week? Too many cards keep falling out. What is the lesson that fire signs need? I want one card, please. What is the lesson that fire signs need to learn this week? And the world is your lesson. So there's going to be some endings and some new beginnings, obviously, because we've got two ace cards here. But, you know, with new beginnings, there usually comes in some type of ending. I always look at the world card and say, you know, the world is your oyster when this card comes in. You have everything you need to make happen what you want happen, to manifest things, so you're bringing something into your life this week. That's your lesson to learn. That in order sometimes to bring in new things, we have to close out other chapters. All right, let's look at each individual sign. We'll start with Aries first. Whatever's coming in is going to bring you lots of happiness with that Peaks of Joy card. All right. We have a few shuffles, and then we'll get to the messages for Aries. What are the messages for Aries for the week of June 17th to the 23rd? What are the messages for Aries for June 17th to the 23rd? What are the messages for Aries for this week? We got the Knight of Wands. Moving forward on something, some type of new. There's that inspiration again. But for some reason you're feeling you're feeling defensive about feeling like you have to defend the movement that you're making. What is the message for Aries this week? There's that Wheel card. So endings and new beginnings are happening. But you're feeling like you have to defend this new beginning that's coming in, that the path that you've chosen to take. We've got the Hangman. So, you know, you've done some reflection. You'll be doing some reflection this week. And then we're going to have some clarity come from that reflection. The Hanging Man, you know, you're not taking any action yet. There's new opportunities coming for you, but with the Hangman, you're not really taking action towards them yet. You're more being that observer. You're, you know, taking the time out to reflect upon where you want to go with these new opportunities, and you're gaining a new perspective. So, in the Ace of Swords, you know, is about clarity being gained. we got the Ten of Wands. So, the Ten of Wands is all about, you know, carrying a lot of burdens. But with it being a 10, that signifies that the cycle's coming to an end. That's one of the cycles that's ending. And it's time to put those burdens down and make movement towards a new beginning that's not going to be so burdensome. It's the Eight of Wands and the Wheel here. We got the Nine of Coins. Why is the Wheel and the Hanged Man here? And the Nine of Coins is just being able, you know, to have gratitude, enjoy everything that you've worked for. But now you're sitting in the Five of Cups, which is the complete opposite. The Five of Cups is I'm looking at all these opportunities that didn't work out for me. But, you know, there's still two cups standing. So the Nine of Coins is saying, you know, have gratitude for those two cups that you have. Don't keep looking at what you don't have. And I think that's what the, you know, the Hanged Man is there for. It's for you to gain a different perspective rather than looking at the lack. Look at the what you have. And the Wheel of Fortune to me is saying that this feeling of lack, or, you know, things that didn't work out, disappointments, it was for a reason. And there's other opportunities out there for you. That's the Hanged Man and the Ace of Swords here. And you got the Ace of Wands, okay? And I think that came up in the beginning spread as well. So, you know, both the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands are offering you new beginnings. It's, you know, but you've got to see them. If you're too busy looking at things that didn't work out, you're not going to see these new beginnings coming in for you. And, you know, you're going to have that inspiration this week, the energy, all of it to move forward on a new venture. But you do need to know the details and stuff before you get started on this adventure. So that's why you're kind of in the Hanged Man state. You got to kind of figure everything out before you jump into this inspirational beginning that's there for you, Aries. All right, let's look at Leo. Give it a few shuffles, and then we'll get going with Leo. What are the messages for Leo for the week of June 17th? What are the messages for Leo for the week of June 17th? June 17th. We got the Knight of Cups. Messages for Leo for the week of June 17th. The Queen of Cups. All about the emotions this week for you Leos. The World. And that was your lesson card for this week, so. What are the messages for Leo for the week of June 17th? The Sun. Nice. So there is happiness and you know, wishes fulfilled out there for you, Leo. With the World card, some things are going to begin, some new things, you know, some things are going to end, some new things are going to begin. But you have everything at your disposal, you know, with fire, water, earth, and air. It just depends on how you want to manifest it. What are the messages for Leo? And the King of Coins. You know, I think these last 3 cards, the World, the Sun, and the Knight of Coins, is signaling that to me that you have the ability to manifest all of this into your life this week. You know, the abundance, the fiery, passionate, inspirational person that you are. Clear thinking, clear speaking. I mean, look at him. He's harnessing the sun guy. He's harnessing all those planets, including the sun. And the King of Coins, you know, he's stable. He's grounded. Why is the Queen of Cups in the World card here? This Nine of Coins is coming up a lot. I think a lot of you want to be independent this week because the Nine of Coins is about, you know, being able to enjoy the fruits of your labors and standing strong on your own, recognizing your worth. And I think that's why the Queen of Cups is here as well. But with her too, when she comes in, there might be some healing that needs to be done. And also need to listen to your intuition with her. She's very intuitive. Okay, so there may be some things abruptly ending for you this week, Leos. We got the Tower. And it could be something with a relationship. I'm feeling with the Queen of Cups because she's about the emotions, or just some type of something that you hold very close to your heart, is going to abruptly be dismantled this week. Basically, when the Tower comes in, but when the Tower comes in, it's because it needed to be, and you didn't do it yourself. So the universe steps in and says, you know, this isn't healthy for you. This isn't the path you should be going on. We're going to put an obstacle in the way so that this can't continue. And that's, you know, a cycle ending. And then we got the World again. Once the Tower comes in, something new is going to begin. Something new that's going to bring you happiness. Yeah, this is definitely a relationship. Something new that's going to bring you happiness, strong foundation, protection. Why is the Sun and the King of Coins? Why is the Sun and the King of Coins here? And we got the Queen of Wands. So it feels like it's definitely going to be, you know, the Queen of Wands. She's very, very passionate. You know, it feels like one relationship's ending and a new one is beginning. And it's going to be one that's going to have a lot of reciprocal passion, but one that's very stable, very grounded, will be on a firm foundation, is what I'm getting for you guys. Leo, this is Leo. It could be a water sign. We got 2 water cards here. Possibly an earth sign, or I think the fire sign is you. Alrighty, let's take a look at Sagittarius. All right, let me give the cards a couple of shuffles. One more. What are the messages for Sagittarius for the week of June 17th? What are the messages for Sagittarius for the week of June 17th? What are the messages for Sagittarius for the week of June 17th? Okay, so we got the 6 of Wands. Now that came out as to what you were letting go of this week. But that's how you're starting off your reading. You're starting off your reading feeling victorious. Maybe you're feeling victorious because you've chosen to make some changes. When the world comes in, there's changes. 4 of Wands. You know, as I said in one of the other groups, this card to me looks like a door of opportunity is opening up for you. One that is very strong and firmly planted, firmly grounded. But it also offers an ability for you to use a lot of creativity. Sorry, I just dropped the cards. Use a lot of creativity. And you're taking, you're taking action this week to maybe walk through that door. Okay, maybe something from the past. Some opportunity may be coming to you that you had in your life before. Because the 6 of Cups is, I'm sorry, this is the 4 of Cups. Sorry about that. I was thinking it was the 6. What is this card? The 9 of Cups. I'm sorry. And let's get one more. Yeah, it looks to me, Sagittarius, that you are going to have a week that's going to be filled with a lot of achievements, choosing to take on some new opportunities, being surrounded by, the finer things in life with that card I see. He looks pretty happy too. Because you've definitely decided to make some changes. But give yourself a pat on the back. What's the messages for Sagittarius the week of June 17th? What's the message for Sagittarius for the week of June 17th? And then we got the Eight of Wands. Yep, you're definitely going to be taking action this week. The Eight of Wands is usually pretty fast-moving energy, so you're going to have the energy to take on this new opportunity that might be coming in for you because you've walked through that door. And that door brings in a lot of light, a lot of sunshine. Not that great with my Roman numerals. Okay, so the Faith card is clarifying the Six of Wands. The Hermit. So with this card coming up, the Faith card is about, you know, the traditions in our life. The way we've been molded and kind of shaped to our beliefs. So maybe the change that is occurring this week, I think water signs got this as well, is making a change, some type of change to your belief system. But in order to do that, you're going to have to spend some time in self-reflection with the Hermit before you choose to move on to that new endeavor. You're going to have to look inside and say, okay, well, and then we got the World card again. You know, this just tells me this is something that you, with the World card coming up twice, this change definitely needs to be made. But you're not just going to do it on a whim. You're going to take some time to kind of think about it and reflect upon it. And then there's going to be, we got the Six of Swords. There's the Six of Swords is about moving forward. Lots of times it's moving away from, you know, turbulent times into calmer waters. This Six of Swords card is quite interesting looking, actually. Because it almost looks to me like she's moving through the boat in a church. To me. And you've got the Faith card over here. So maybe, you know, maybe you're thinking of making, you know, I just think the change is going to be in some type of belief that you have. And the Six of Swords is showing that you are moving forward with the new opportunity that's coming to you. Alrighty, fire signs, have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week.